Hey.
First of all, Callum Patterson, how's he?
Yeah, he's back. I will have tomorrow a squad from 27 players. Everybody is ready to go for the next match. I know we have two injured players. It's Delgado and Mo.
So from your perspective, that must be good so that you can assess the players and you've got options available.
Yeah, for sure. It shows that we have a fantastic medical team and a good team as well. It's good to have everybody on board, and yeah, now I have to decide tomorrow after the training who is in the squad and who not.
I believe you've still got a space available in the squad if you wanted to sign anyone else. Are you looking at any free agents?
Yeah, we are always open-minded for new players, but at the moment, I spoke the last time about to look to my squad. At the moment, I saw today also a fantastic training session on the pitch, and this is what we need to have a strong group around.
Have you got an update on your additional staff member?
Yeah, I will have in the next couple of days some meetings also with the German, and then we will decide how we go forward.
You're hoping for that to be sorted next week?
Sorry?
You're hoping for that to be sorted next week?
Yes. I think so. We will find the agreement next week. We go forward then.
A few people have been asking, why are you playing Akin Famewo at left back when he's usually a centre back?
Yeah, Akin trained very well the last days, the last 2 weeks on this position, and he showed also a big improvement in his style of football. He is now more front foot defending, what we need. And yeah, for me it was about the performance for him and also the performance in the training.
So do you see him as a better option than the players you have who are more natural at left back?
Yeah, it depends a little bit what we need for the opponent. And the last 2 matches away, we decided to have Akin in this position, and I was happy with this decision.
Michael Heckler, he's coming up against his former team this week, and if he's involved, is he someone that you're going to give an opportunity to?
Yeah, for sure. It's a new we have a new match, and everybody has a new chance to come back in the squad and also in the starting 11, and it's all about performance in the training and also in the matches then. And after the training tomorrow, we will see what happens on Sunday. For me, it's important that the players take always a reaction in the training, and I saw this today, and this is good.
You've not scored now for 10 hours, as was mentioned in the week. How do you go about finding those goals? Because clearly at the minute that's the big issue.
Yeah, for me, the good signal is that we create more chances also on Wednesday. We had some really good opportunities, and this is the good way. We have to the quality has to be higher and higher in the finalization. But for me, the important key was now we have to find ways to come in the box and to prepare the chances, and also we have some good smart passes in the box. They are very dangerous, and this is now the improvement. It's not about to have one chance. Now we have 2, 3, 4, and this is the way we have to do this. And I'm convinced about if we do this again and again, then we will score as soon as possible.
So for you, is finishing the chances the bigger issue at the minute?
Yeah, it's a big part of the game. If you want to score, you need a good finishing, and this is what we train. We train this in small games. We train this after the training. But there's always also always to work on to create something, and this is what I see in the past and what I saw, and this is the big step forward now.
Do you believe you have the quality in your squad to be able to get goals on a regular basis?
Yeah, we have to try it every single training session, and we will try it in every match. And the players also tried a lot of in the physical parts now when you see the data and you compare with the data before. Since I'm arrived here, then I saw a big step forward, and our counter pressing it's more and more dangerous also for the opponent. This is also important now on Sunday to be very strong if you lose the ball, and in this situation we can create something, and then it's about to do it again and again and again.
Have you had chance to look at Bailey Cadamartri? He's been scoring a lot of goals for your young team.
Yeah, I saw the video on the coach when I drove back from the away match, and he was also today in the training session. It's important that he is now closer and closer to the squad, and yeah, also tomorrow if the training is very well, then it could be also an option for the weekend for us.
So he is somebody that you're considering as an option for the first team?
Yeah, for sure. If he scored and many goals, and he has also good assists, he had pace, he had speed, he is attacking forward. These are all the things what we need, and if the training it's good, then it's an option to take him for the first team, for sure.
Clearly the gap to safety is growing at the minute. Do you simply have to win against Rotherham this Sunday?
Yeah, it's an important match for all Wednesday fans, because it's a derby. We want to win, we want to bring also the first win at home. We know the gap it's still bigger at the moment, but I'm convinced about this. If the process is right, then also the result will come, and hopefully we will start on Sunday with a good result.
What have you been told about this particular game and the extra importance that's on it for supporters?
Yeah, I'm honestly, I like derbies like this. It's good. You have a really fan base here. Everybody it's waiting for this match, and this is good because we can create a special energy in the stadium. But it's about us to bring the right things on the pitch, to give everything, and then I'm convinced about that we can do a great job on Sunday.
How big a role have the supporters got this weekend for you? Clearly it's your first game at Hillsborough. I imagine you're looking forward to that, and they've got a big role to play.
Yeah, I'm looking forward for this, because that is the reason why I go to the stadium. You have a good a crowd, you have a good match, hopefully, and then hopefully we will successful at the end. And this is about football, winning games, play very well on the pitch, show the mentality, the willingness, what we want to play, and yeah, this is what I like, and this is also the reason why I'm looking forward to have my first match at home with the massive fans.
You've been involved with some big clubs, some big roles. Have you tasted kind of big derby days before in Germany or elsewhere?
Yeah, derby. I think it's always a special. It's also if you play a final, it's also if you play a Champions League final or something like this, is always special. And a derby is always, because then you have also the feeling in the city. Everybody is waiting for this match, and this is what I like. And yeah, I'm looking forward for Sunday.
From your perspective, there's been parts of each game so far that's been positive, and people have spoke well about the performances. Is it about a bit of luck now? Is it about potentially just one goal, one result that could change things from what you've seen?
Yeah, I'm convinced about this. It's now to finish the next action, to score the first time, take the first win, and then I'm convinced we can go forward. This is all about we create something special now. Also the self-confidence comes back and back, but we know it's a process. It's about our way. For me, it's important that we do all the things on the pitch what we have to do, and at the moment it's just a little bit unlucky. Also when you see the first half and on Wednesday. Yeah, but this is football. And this is now we have to push away, and we had today a good analysis, and now we go forward on Sunday and we try it again.
But equally, is it about cutting out those big mistakes, playing football in the right areas of the pitch, as you saw that happened at Plymouth?
Yeah, it's about football. Always mistakes happens. The players are humans. This is important. For me, it's important that I see improvement. We will speak about the mistakes, how we can do it better, and then it's about to learn from our mistakes, and then we go forward.
Thank you, Danny. Good luck.
Thank you.
Afternoon, Danny. How are you doing?
Hey.
Want to ask you about the performances of the side. Obviously, the results haven't been what you've wanted, but how pleased have you been with the progress that has been made in such a short space of time?
Yeah, for me it's a good signal, because when I arrived here I saw a team is open-minded, and now I see the process in just 10 days, and from the 10 days are just 4 really training sessions and a lot of matches, 2 matches in this short term, but I see an improvement from match to match in 3 days, and this is massive. If you see this, and it shows that our players are really ready to do the things what we want to do, and this is give me a good feeling, and now it's about to earn something.
Is there anything in particular that you've been impressed with in terms of the way the players have applied themselves?
Yeah, at the moment, at the counter pressing, it's much better, because we have also more ball possession, and it means the ball is on the ground, and it means we have good short distances to go in the counter pressing. Our positioning it's much better. I think we find now also the pressing triggers when it's the right moment for press. Now it's about have more front foot defending to win balls in high areas. If you look back to the game on Wednesday, we have 2-3 times the high ball winning situation in the box from the opponent. These are good moments, but at the end we have to finalization this action, and it means minimum to have a shot or a big chance, and this is the next step what we have to do.
Yeah, you've had a few coaches in now with Chris and Sasha and Henrik. How has it been having your guys in there? Obviously you had to rely on people like Tomo and Steve Haslam. Is it really nice for you now to be able to have your guys around you?
Yeah, it's always important to have my guys around me, because they know me, I know them, we understand each other. It's also Neil, it's at the moment very close to us in the coaching team. He's also involved in our process. It's important, and all the guys I need, because we are all a little bit different, things they can give the players. We have Hendrik, he's very good on the pitch. We have Chris with experienced guys, and Sasha we need for off the pitch to have also a link to the players, and then it's about for me to handle the group, to bring everybody in the right position, and then we go forward. And it's also good to have a good discussion, communication between my staff and myself, and it's a good feeling. It's very important now also in this time, and this means we are in the right direction.
With Chris in particular, he obviously has got a lot of experience in England. Is Chris seen as like the link between the technical team and the players because of his experience in this country?
Yeah, Chris is also experienced to train with the back 4, back 5. He has experience as a player in this position, and this is good, because then he understands also the player sides, and he is the link to the players as well, but he is also strong on the pitch, and all the things are good, and what I like and what I need also.
Brilliant. I'm sure before you came, you'll have watched lots of Championship football, you'll have done all your research, but when you've stood down there on the touchline, has anything surprised you about the league at all?
No, I think when I stand on the touchline, also against Plymouth, and you see the stadium and the crowd is there and everything is ready, and then you played very well until the conceded goal, then you have the feeling you are in the right direction. But it's also a league. If you make one mistake, it could be happen that you come on the wrong way. And this is football. This is the quality that shows the quality in the league, and this is what we have to improve.
This game is probably the closest game that Wednesday will have all season. It's like half an hour away from Hillsborough to Rotherham's ground. Have you managed to speak to a few people about what this game means, about what the rivalry is between Rotherham and Wednesday?
Yeah, I have the feeling now here also in the club, you feel it's a special game. Everybody is looking forward for this, and but this is about the derby. I know this from my for my city where I born. If you have a derby, it's always special, and everybody it's on top, and everybody it's looking forward for this.
Excellent. Obviously, you made your name in club football through Leipzig and Southampton and stuff, but you spent the time with the German national team. What would you say are the main differences when you're preparing a club game and for an international game?
Yeah, in a club you have normally more time for training and for preparing the next match. In the national team, it's about come together, find immediately a link to the players, and then after 2 training sessions you have the first match. And this is different now. Now I have a feeling every single day. I can work on every single day with the players. We can speak with them. We have a connection, and this is what I like. This is also important because then you see the improvement. If you work 10 days with the players and so on, you get the feeling for each other, and this is what I like. And this is the difference also to the national team.
Yeah, is it much nicer in terms of building relationships with people when you get to see them every single day?
Yeah, for sure. I spoke about we need a good relationship to the player because this is. On one side it's football on the pitch, but you need also the belief and the trust off the pitch with the players and with the humans, and this is what I like, and this is what can you do during the week. Every single day you can speak with them. Is this in the canteen, or is this on the pitch, off the pitch, in a video meeting, and so on, and you can work with the players, and this is also good. You can improve the players in every single day.
Excellent. Just lastly, away from the training ground, how are you finding Sheffield so far? Have you enjoying being in the heart of the city?
No, I enjoy it really much. It's crazy because a lot of people recognize me if I go to the city, through the city, and everybody say hello, and it shows that the people are very open-minded, and it was a warm welcome. I like this. Until now I was in the hotel and in the training ground, but this is also enough because we have to work very hard.
Fantastic. Thanks for your time, Danny. I'll see you on Sunday.
Thanks you.
Danny, how's it going? You alright?
Hey, hello. Everything's good?
Good stuff, excellent, good to hear it. I wanted to ask a moment after the game on Wednesday, where a lot of the supporters came down and sort of clapped the players off. You know, after a 3-0 defeat, it felt like a significant moment. How impressed have you been about the connection between fans and the team, despite the way that the results are going?
This is, I think this is very special in this club because after a 3-0 defeat, then it's not normal that you get this support from the ground. I think they have a good feeling what we need at the moment, and this is very helpful that they get us energy to go forward. And that was very impressed for me to see what happens after a defeat like this.
How big a role can fans play? I remember watching a lot of Liverpool games when the pressing game really came in and the crowd sort of roaring on those presses and that sort of thing. Can the crowd, particularly at home, play a big part in the style of play that you want to implement? Yeah,
for sure. If you have a front foot defending and high ball winning situation, and the crowd is immediately behind you, and you create energy on the pitch, then you have immediately also feedback from the stands, and this is I think it's a second wave. If you start the first action on the pitch, then you get a second wave, and also sometimes fresh air to do it again and again, and this is very helpful for our style of football.
There's a good few tickets left. You'd be keen to see the ground as full as possible. What's your message to supporters that are thinking whether or not to buy a ticket for Sunday?
I think they will. Everybody has to go to this match because it's great to play this derby, the Yorkshire derby, and this is what we need. And I wish that everybody is in the stadium from the whole city, hopefully, and then we can do special things on Sunday. And then I go forward. I'm convinced about my team because I see they work very hard with intensity runs, with a lot of sprints, high ball winning situation now, and also we have to play now more forward. It's not back. We have to attack the opponent goal, and if we do this, then we will have a great Sunday.
Great stuff. I want to ask about a few players. Anthony Musaba's been really bright in moments and sort of caught the eye of some fans. Where do you see him going? I think the sort of the final ball is something that's been a little bit questioned. He's very raw, isn't it? How's he been to work with?
Yeah, I see also in the last 10 days a big improvement by him, because the movements from the position on the wings, it's not just to stay in the position now. Also, if you look back to the big opportunity for scoring in the first half when he lured the opponent and goes then deep, this is what we need. And we spoke in the morning about this topic with him, and immediately it was a transfer from the meeting in the morning to the pitch, and this is what I like, and it shows me also the character of the team. Everybody's open-minded for these things, and they try to do it on the pitch.
George Byers, the previous manager, he was injured towards the end of last season, didn't play for a long time. The previous manager seemed reluctant to play him in games that were back-to-back in just a few days. What's your reading? Would you sort of be comfortable with George playing on Sunday, having played so much on Wednesday?
Yeah, we took then also Barry and George after 17 minutes out. It was also a reason why we understand, okay, we have to look now to Sunday. But for me, the performance from George was good. He was immediately there. He did it what I demand from him. And yeah, it was a good start for him. And now it's about, we have a big squad. And tomorrow I have to decide, and it's about, okay, let's have a look who are the guys in the starting 11. But I told also my players, it's not about to have a starting 11, it's about we need everybody in the squad, also on the bench, because then it's sometimes also a game changer. You come in and you have one good action, and then you be ready, and this is always be ready. And it's no time for disappointment. Sometimes the players are disappointed if they are not in the starting 11, but we have no time for this. Always be ready for the next movement.
Where's Liam Palmer in your thinking? It's early days, obviously, but what have you seen from him?
Yeah, for Liam, at first he is a great guy. He is open-minded. He gives energy also for the dressing room. This is important, and he understands what we need in this situation. And now it's also he trained. He give everything, and then sometimes it's a little bit also for the manager to have a feeling a little bit more for them or a little bit more for them. And yeah, this is about football. But for me, it's important that Liam is still in the group, and he gives energy, and this is a good signal, because this is what we need.
He's played about 100 different positions in his Wednesday career. Do you see him being able to play in different positions for you, or would you more focus him in one position in particular?
Yeah, for me it's a fullback, maybe on the right or on the left side. That depends then, but this is for me the position he can play.
Yeah, good stuff. Finally, we know you're a big analysis guy. What's your analysis told us about Rotherham United?
Yeah, it will be a tough match. It's all about win second balls, have a good positioning for the second balls, and then you have to come out of the pressure of the little bit of chaos sometimes, and then it's about control the game with the ball, be ready for this, come in the fight in the right position, and then we have to attack on some areas we want to. I know you want to hear where is the area, but I will tell the players about this. But yeah, we will create a good match plan again, and then we hopefully will find the pockets we need on Sunday to attack the goal.
Wonderful, good stuff. I wasn't going to ask for any secrets, don't worry. Good luck on Sunday.
Thank you.
Hi Danny, okay?
Hey, thank you. You?
Yeah, good, thank you. Marvin Johnson played for the development squad last week. What's his situation? Is he fit enough to be considered for Sunday?
Yeah, he trained today also very well. It was important to see how was the reaction also after the first minutes in the under 21. This is important. We spoke about the process to bring him closer and closer to the squad, and yeah, he's still in the squad tomorrow, and then I have to decide from the 27 players who is in, who not. It will be difficult tomorrow because if everybody is fit and showed a good performance on the pitch, then it's always difficult for the manager. But for him, the direction it's the right one.
Were you surprised when you came that somebody like him had not been used at all?
Yeah, that was the past. For me, it's more about looking forward. I spoke with him, and that was my goal. I'm open-minded also for these players because I was not there in the past. What happens or what happens not, I don't know. For me, it's about performance, and when the performance is right, then everybody is could be in.
Just on Momo Diaby, what's the latest with him? Have you got a potential timescale at all?
Yeah, still in process. I think it needs a little bit more time. Let's have a look when. It could be in the next months, but it's difficult to say at the moment.
And Bambo Diaby, I know he went off the other night against Plymouth. What was the issue there? Was it just a knock to his face or cheek?
Yeah, it was a knock, and then was a bit of blood, and then he got slicks. I think slicks. Yeah, but he is a hard boy. He showed that he wants to come back immediately on the pitch, and this is good. And he is also ready to play on Sunday.
I just wanted to ask you as well about the goalkeeping situation, because this season and last season, Cameron and the other goalkeepers have changed up. What's your policy? Do you prefer to have a number one, or are you quite happy to move them about?
Yeah, it's about to have a good performance and to see also improvement. And as I also on Wednesday, and next step also from our goalkeeper, also with some more solutions with the ball. This is what I like. But at the end, the race is open. I arrived now. I got more and more feeling for both goalkeepers, and then let's have a look what happens then in the next matches. But at the moment, I see improvement. It is important for my decision.
Thanks, Danny. Good luck Sunday.
Thank you.
Hello, Danny. Okay.
Hello. Hey.
Hi. Sorry, but I've got my picture now. I was just wondering about the supporters. I mean, it was a long way on Wednesday, and their support at the end of the game singing, that must have taken your breath away. I mean, it's probably something you don't experience at many clubs, maybe in Germany. It showed the power of the supporters.
Yeah,
even though it was a hard night.
It showed a lot of things about the club, about also the relationship between the fans and the club. I wish the fans the first win, because they deserved it. Also the away fans and at home, and this is what we need and what we have to do for our fans, to do everything on the pitch to play with a big heart.
Because you want to win for yourself, but you probably want to win for the fans more, don't you, really? Because they really deserve something.
They deserve really. They are still waiting for the first one, and this is what we have to do for them, to give them a present back for the big support.
It feels a little bit, it's Sheffield Wednesday against the world. You've got yourselves, the players, the fans, and nothing else. Everyone is writing you off, but you have to stay strong. Yeah,
I spoke about you have some people that want to be part of the process, and you have some guys that are still part of the outcomes. And I have the feeling everybody will be part of the process here and around and in the club, and this is good. This is what we need. Also for the short term we need points, but then also if you look for long term, I think with this energy in this club we can create good things.
Are any of your family, are they able to come to the game on Sunday?
Yeah, I'm looking forward, because my wife and my two kids will be here, also my parents, and yeah, it's good also for my staff, for the coaches. All the families are here on the weekend, and everybody is still waiting for the first at home match.
Yeah, and they'll all become Sheffield Wednesday supporters, no doubt. They're part of the journey, the story.
I think Wednesday will have a lot of new German fans now, because they are all crossed the fingers for us, and yeah, it's good.
I was just going to ask finally your experience as a player in derbies. Just tell me a little bit about that. They were maybe smaller derbies, or
Yeah, in my hometown it was a derby that was nearly the same. It was I born in Zwickau, and the opponent was a smaller club like Aue, and it was, I think, just 15 minutes far away,
Yeah.
and it was really a derby. And yeah, I know what happens in derbies, and special how
Yeah.
special the atmosphere is in the stadium. It's more like 3 points. It's also about to show who's the team to be. Yeah.
who was the team? Who were the derby team you Zico played?
My derby?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I never played on this high level for a player. I spoke about the derby Zwickau against Aue, and I think in Munich it's also, if you played Munich against Borussia Dortmund, it's not like this derby like here, but it's also a big match, this is always also a little bit to show who's the hero.
Sure. Very best of luck, Danny, and I hope it goes well.
Thank you so much. Thank you.